Is the mic on? The microphone is on. Okay. Hello, everyone. Red Jeffrey 43 back with another video. Today I'm doing a reaction to Llama Train Studios' newest video on their YouTube channel because they, well, it's for Loomian Legacy. And, without further ado, clickety clack, I am the back. Okay. I didn't say anything, it'll break it down slowly. Can I read the, I'm gonna read this. Don't like you. Hey there, Loomian trainers. Welcome to our field capture place. I'm not good at reading. On Route 9, you will discover many benefits from capturing lots of wild Loomian. Thankfully, you'll no longer have to engage wild Loomians in battle in order to try to capture it. And you won't have to fill up. Oh, you won't have to fill up precious space in LumiCare when you're only capturing for research. Okay. Come along, I'll show you how it works. I don't know if we've seen this Loomian before or not, or it's just like a completely new reveal, but that's a reveal of something we have yet to see. That's pretty much about it, though. Dumb, maybe we've seen it, I'm just dumb, but I don't think we have. Anyway, activate one of the discs by selecting it. And then you throw the disc to capture it. No. I just should it flee. Like, well, that didn't work. Let's use a better disc. Oh well. Yeah, it is a nice kite. A lot of sense to use that thing. I think we'll see the odds have too. We'll come to that in a minute. Yes, we caught the. Yeah, we've seen that before. Distributing. Oh, if you fail to use them, they come. Oh, I love that. I wish that was in normal Pokemon. I just love that. Sorry I'm pausing so much, but I gotta read this. Let's take a look at what Loomians we've caught. Recently captured. That I know for a fact was very much revealed before this, I'm pretty sure. That, I think, is new. I don't think that's been revealed yet. This menu, you can quickly sort through the Loomians you've caught and stored or released them if as needed. Yeah. I do like how there's an add to party feature, which I do like that. And I read that. I probably should be reading this more often. What the hell? 22 minutes, but like I think the month goes to like 4. Weird, I know. Okay, by default, a new capture will be added to delivering your party if there is no room for them there. Okay. This is stables for new Loomian trainers and casual adventurers, but not for detecting research. Okay. But not for like certain researchers and collectors. Got it. I think I'm reading that right. Maybe not. Simply toggle this option to make all captures go to recent. Yeah, okay, cool. It's cool, it really is. We look forward to sharing more details with you, including an upcoming determination of new features that failed by capturing lots of Loomians. We can't just see Route 9. Okay, so there's no... Okay, so this is the simple on-chain studios. Oh, ignore that. Simple all that, but if we can acknowledge this really cool Loomian Legacy thing right there, that's really cool. I guess I should break down the video now like every person doing a reaction does. Though I think before I do that, I should give some people a little bit of intel on this video in general. So, Route 9, we knew about its existence for a while, and it's estimated to come out around, I want to say December, a bit before the Christmas event they always do, so that's interesting. But we've known about it for a year, and, excuse me, a lot of people were impatient about it, excuse me, but I definitely think they're not going to be anymore. This is definitely reworking the game entirely. Because instead of just doing normal things, we just run around the grass and a Loomian appears. This is more open world, like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and like Pokemon Legends EA. All open world games we can just we don't have to run around and stuff. So, I think it's good. So, honestly, for just a simply low budget Roblox game, this looks amazing. Sure, you can see there's some not great assets, but again, this is just a simple Roblox game that's low budget and everything. So not everything's gonna look perfect, but this looks pretty good. We can see a nice like fountain and pond, so I'm assuming there's gonna be fishing. I'm pretty sure that we've seen that thing before. I'm not fully sure. We probably have. So, ignore that again. Why? Anyway, this guy is one of the developers, so we can like spawn in whatever he wants to. So I think it's spawning only Loomians we've seen. You can still see some why? Okay, hold on. We're just gonna quickly go to this. I guess. Anyway, this is the normal grass you usually run around in, and then a random Loomian would appear. However, it normally works. Just it basically pulls from a random table, all that, blah blah blah. I think you've known if you've seen anything about Pokemon. And that might still be the same, not fully sure. He didn't share everything I was curious with, like when it comes to Gleam, like shiny hunting, like Gleam hunting, Gamma hunting. But besides that, I think this is pretty good. From what I can see, you can have three favorite discs. This just shows for how it works your computer. So, mobile, it should be really easy. And this isn't on consoles, so all that. And B loves you to show all discs. I think V is the most recent disc. And then you can select three favorite discs. Right here, if you did not notice that. I have no idea what this is, unless it was a storage he just showed. And that's pretty much all I got for the first shot. Okay, yeah. Talk about how Route 9 will discover many more benefits from normal captures. He's standing by some building, like on some building, but I don't know what that is. Since all I've seen from Route 9 is the like frozen area, this is a very new place that we've not really seen too much of. So who knows where the hell he is? Yeah, this is all the normal stuff. I read that. Kind of interesting. So I can definitely see them just moving around and playing in the background. Like people normal thing. I don't just stand there. It seems they're like Scarlet and Violet, where they don't straight up try to kill you, but they're more curious. This is very much a scene we have seen on the Loomian Legacy Twitter, or X, or whatever, or Facebook, or no, Twitter or X, yeah. And I'll break down this screen, because there's something I want to see. So this is the level of what it is. He's gonna, and that's where the name would be, but I guess since he doesn't have it in his decks, we don't know the name. And that's the odds of that disc capturing it with. That's my theory, and you're gonna see why. I also showed the level of Joker, but it's not pausing time. I know, it runs away, but it still doesn't get away. Okay. We can see a lot of discs. Some event exclusive discs. That's not event exclusive, but a lot of them are. They release a lot of really cool looking discs, I'll be honest. That's a throwback disc right there. For any of you who've actually played the game. A rare type of capture disc, this one's affectionately more. Okay, so a hyperdisc is real interesting. Because, okay, when this is a hyperdisc. And it used to function like Loomian Legacy's version of Quick Ball, but now it doesn't. It's real interesting. But basically, it just works as like their old version of an Ultra Ball now is a hyperdisc now, which means it's got an insane capture rate. I think the only disc that has a higher catch rate besides the Ace disc is this disc. This thing is just, I don't know really how that works, but it's really cool. But and then you can see some discs have better odds of capturing certain types, like a metal, ice, fire, air, plant, dark, light, electric, water, bug. That's a Christmas event disc, not just the captured ice types, but I just wanted to point that out. And other cool discs. So yeah, it's the whole thing. It even says it's a unique disc capturing all that. I like how it shows how many you have, but that's always been a thing. Very cool. So now he's gonna bring it down to like one of the favorite discs, and then we're gonna see something interesting happen. Then he pulls it out, and we can see the catch rate went up by a lot. We can also see it's level and gender, so that one's level 24, but the one like way back there is probably like level 34 or something. Probably not that level, but like give me different levels. I will talk about this quickly because if you can see these rocks back here, they've got like that normal smooth stuff wrong. That's wrong with them, and basically, Lemon Knights revealed a cool looking cave, and a lot of people didn't like the cave because like the walls were made of this, which is like I get it. Like you got like these cool surroundings that look better than that, but then you just got this walls, which I gave them a pass because it's just again it's a low budget Roblox game. Well, not low budget, but definitely not like crazy budget like Pokemon games should be. Anyway, that was a hit, and it caught. Just cool. Now he throws them, but they all miss, and they come back to him, which is I think an amazing feature. Okay, I want to get a good look at this thing. That's a very cool looking design. Very big too, but there are height differences between Loomians. I wonder if this building in the back right here it's obscured by some trees and stuff, but we may have seen it. I'm not fully sure, but it looks interesting. Okay, you can see there's more shots. The routes can go up the mountains and forests and stuff, so there's more to do. Recently captured. I guess I'll break down this scene. So this just shows Lumi's stats. Go to this. Hold on, there are words in the way. What I need. Okay, that works. This just shows Lumi's stats and stuff. It doesn't really matter. We see this thing being a minor its type, a type we have yet to see in the game. And I think a pretty good offensive type too. I think it's weak to a decent amount, but I think it can hit pretty hard if it wants to. Anyway, then you can see add to party. You can store it or just straight up release it. It tells you when it's caught all that. And you can see its boxes. I hate when I do that. Oh my god. And we see his boxes, they're just pretty normal Loomians. I guess. Yeah, just pretty normal box. Showed off how this will add. How this will add new captures to the party if there's no space, which I think is nice. He does not show us what this thing is, and I like, I'm 80% sure. Sorry, 90%. Somewhere between, like, I'm really, really confident that we don't know what this is. The fact that this is just being revealed is kind of interesting. I just a little tease. Besides that, I think there's not too much to break down from the rest of this, but I think I'll keep playing this. Right now, all this. Let's fast forward a little bit. I don't think that's a good nature, but I don't really think this is going to be useful. So, like, I'm sorry, bad personality, not nature, but does that really matter when this thing probably won't be used all out for PvP? Who knows? There's a box called Cute. Interesting that this thing's in Cute. Very interesting. And the rest not so much. Most of them are just little cute evolutions. You got a cat, a wizard squirrel, Pinocchio, a fairy, whatever this is supposed to be based off of, and then like a water mine sea creature with a dumpy. That's my best way to put what that thing is. Yes, but you can see you can. I should mention how this allows you to it tells you the box's name, so however you organize them, you can, and then the arrows let you switch between boxes. Simple, I guess. I think it's like a minute, so I'm kind of milking this a little bit, to be honest with you people. Very simple. This thing I think will be amazing for PvP. Just that type in general is just amazing. Uh, then looking at the stats, I think it will be able to evolve. So, um, I think this thing's going to be really interesting. Anyway, that's one of the ones I'm more excited for. Surprised they didn't like leak some kind of release date, which I guess makes sense with knowing their track record. I guess I should acknowledge for any of you who are wondering, but the stuff up here isn't really important. It's just like the normal features. Like you can look at your party, the Lumipedia, and like all the tasks you have to do for like to get your thing up. Then you got the map where you can teleport in where you can't. Your bag, that's your ID, your trainer card. Boosts to like hunt, get rally / breed faster, and this is just normal settings, and this is the in-game shop. But yeah, it's basically got that like number in the top right hand screen, right behind the picture up. That is what that thing. That's to help you with, you know. Well, that's pretty much the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Nothing too interesting from there, but I think that's all I got. That's the legacy field capture thing. Wonder if that. Ooh, ignore that. Ignore that. Anyway, besides that, yeah, but like ignore those messages from me and my friend. Really gotta make it not look like I'm a pedophile, but because you can never be too safe on the internet. You peoples are weird. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. And clickety clack, I am gone. Bye, guys.